Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kaiser High School for tonight's matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Once again, this is Derek Perano coming to you live from the campus of Kaiser High School. Tonight we have girls basketball action as we have a JV matchup starting here at 6:30, or sorry, at 6 o'clock, and we have a varsity matchup coming to you right afterwards, starting right around 7:30. Both teams are doing their warm-ups right now, and we should be started here in just about 2.5 minutes or so. And we should go through and get our starting lineups. It does look like, just so you know, the starting lineup tonight for the visiting Hampshire Trojans: number 30, McKenna Price. Number 10, Julian Dixon. Number 13, Lila Eversole. Number 14, McKinley Schaefer. And number 24, Bella Mathias. Your starting five for the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado: number 1, Bella Haynes. Number 2, Carly Staggs. Number 5, Ava Barrick. Number 11, Susie Casenza. And number 25, Ainsley Friend. Once again, this is bonus coverage. The main feature, the varsity matchup, will come to us tonight at 7:30. Tonight's broadcast of our girls' JV and varsity games brought to you by Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We want to thank them for all that they go through and do for Kaiser High School athletics and the Kaiser community. We're going to step out for a very quick ad break from them, and we'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tornado TV. And once again, we just want to thank you for tuning in tonight to Tornado TV to watch this girls matchup. If you have not done so, we would appreciate for you to go through and like and subscribe to the Kaiser High School Tornado TV YouTube channel. It would help you stay up to date on all of the events going on here at Kaiser High School. Keep you in the loop of everything that's going on, whether that's our live sporting events or Tornado Talk, which is our weekly podcast that we go through and do. We will also go through and on that channel, we'll go through and live stream the Ed Kelly program, as well as the Catherine Church program and graduation. All right, and we are underway here tonight. Hampshire with possession. Free shot there from number 14, McKinley Schaefer. Rebounded by Hampshire, kicked around to the corner. Schaefer with the ball once again out top. The ball over to Price. And she gives it to Julian Dixon, who drives and is fouled. Two shots. Misses the first. And misses the second. Rebound there for Kaiser by Bella Haynes, and we're going the other way. Carly Staggs there for the Golden Tornado. Gives the ball to Ava Barrick. Back to Susie Cosenza. Back to Barrick in the corner. Barrick with the dribble and the drive and the score. From the other way. Deep three there from number 24. That basket was made by Bella Mathias. Carly Staggs looks to set up the offense for the Golden Tornado. Dribbles right down the middle of the lane and draws hard contact as she attempts to go right towards the basket. Cosenza looks to inbound the ball. Guys are trying to work it on the inside. Back to Staggs. Over to Barrick. Deep three, and it is good. Brings the Golden Tornado lead up to 5-3. Hampshire works it down inside. 2 from the side. Kaiser will run the other way. And the basket is good. Golden Tornado to take a 7-3 lead. Rebound there by Carly Staggs. Outlet pass. No good there. Ainsley Friend attempts. Shot was no good. Ball will stay with the Golden Tornado. Ball gets inbounded there. Staggs will take it on the drive. Swings around to Cosenza. Over to Ava Barrick. Back to Cosenza. A lot of ball movement there for the Golden Tornado. Barrick tries to drive, and it will go off her knee out of bounds. Hampshire will take over possession. Kaiser going the other way off the turnover. Sends out top of the key. Tries to set up the offense. Gets the ball over to Barrick, who tries to get it down into Ainsley Friend. Once again, out of bounds. Hampshire works the ball the other way. Nice in pass, no good. Rebound, Ainsley Friend. Gets it to Ava Barrick, going the other way. Barrick gets it to Staggs. Over to Cosenza in the corner. Baseline drive, kick. Shot no good. Back down by Carly Staggs. Basket is good. Kaiser extends their lead, now 9-3. Hampshire coming the other way. Deep three, no good. Rebound there by Julian Dixon. Taken by Carly Staggs. Outlet pass. Intercepted by Hampshire. Shot is offline. Rebound there by Bella Haynes. Susie Cosenza tracks it down. Gets it to Carly Staggs, and the Golden Tornadoes set up the offense. A little over 2 minutes to go in the first. Kaiser with a 9-3 lead. Staggs gets it down, kicks it back out to Cosenza. Over to Barrick, who drives, steps back, gets it back out to Cosenza, the top of the key. Down into Ainsley Friend, dribbles, drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound there by Ava Barrick. And Kaiser resets. Over to Bella Haynes, and the shot is good. And that will lead to a timeout from Hampshire. With 2:01 left in the first period, Kaiser leads Hampshire 11-3. We will take this moment to step out for a 30-second ad break from tonight's live stream sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Hampshire looks to bring the ball down, trailing 11-3. Rebound, Susie Cosenza, ball on the floor, however. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with Hampshire. Deep shot there from number 14. That was McKinley Schaefer. Shot was no good. Kaiser will push it the other way. Staggs floater is no good. Hampshire looks to run the other way. Gets the ball inside on the low block. Shot is no good. Rebound by Bella Haynes. Fought over. Possession arrow. Gives the ball to... No, they're actually going to go through and call a foul. They call the foul on number 14, McKinley Schaefer. For Hampshire, Kaiser will take possession of the ball. Sends a deep two, offline. Rebound tracked down by Bella Haynes, tosses it back out to Carly Staggs. Fought over. Deep two, no good. Rebound Hampshire. And they'll come the other way. Going to get another foul on Hampshire. With 40 seconds left to go in the first, Kaiser with the 11-3 lead. They will look to set up the offense on the other end. Gets the ball to Barrick. Taken away by Hampshire. And she is fouled on the shot. With 23 seconds left to go in the first, number 24, Bella Mathias, will go to the line, shooting two. And she makes the first. And she makes the second. Matthias goes 2 for 2 from the line. Barrick brings the ball up for Kaiser, drives into heavy traffic, and scoops and scores. Hampshire coming the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. With 6 seconds remaining, ball will stay with Hampshire. Hampshire gets the ball inbounded. Works the ball down low and gets a nice baseline drive for 2 points as time expires in the first. We will go into the second. Kaiser with a 13-7 lead. We will step out for a 30-second ad break here on Tornado TV. As we enter into the second period of tonight's JV matchup, Kaiser leads 13-7. Golden Tornado will look to inbound, and they do so successfully, getting the ball to Carly Staggs, who has a nice drive and score for the Golden Tornado, putting them up 15-7. Hampshire works the ball the other way. After the turnover, Kaiser will go the other way. Staggs tries to do the same thing this time. She is cut off, gets the ball out. Bella Haynes shot no good. Rebound there by number 30 for Hampshire, McKenna Price. Hampshire looks to come the other way. Gets the ball to McKinley Schaefer. Good defense there from the Golden Tornado. Floater is no good. Rebound. No good. Rebound there by Ainsley Friend. Gets it to Ava Barrick. And the Tornado looked around the other way. Deep two by Staggs is no good. But the ball goes out of bounds off of Hampshire. Kaiser looks to inbound. Senza gets the ball in. Staggs, top of the key, resets. Dribble, handoff to Ava Barrick. Deep three, short, and out of bounds. And we will have a timeout with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the half. With that, we will take a 30-second ad break from tonight's sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back after 30 seconds here on Tornado TV. with 5:33 to go in the second. Hampshire inbounds. Nice drive there by number 10. Julian Dixon. 2 points for Hampshire. Brings the score to 15-9. Carly Staggs once again with the hard drive for the Golden Tornado. Answers back. Kaiser maintains a 17-9 lead. Hampshire attempts to get the ball into the low post, but finds no one. Ball goes out of bounds. And Kaiser will inbound coming the other way. Staggs once again tries to drive. And one. Carly Staggs doing a very good job for the Golden Tornado, making some very difficult drives to the basket. This time she will go to the line for a chance to go through and convert a three-point play. And the shot is good. Hampshire looking to answer. Good defense there from the Golden Tornado. Pass is intercepted there by Susie Cosenza. Golden Tornado want to run. Kicks the ball over to Carly Staggs. Deep shot there, Bella Haynes, no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Hampshire. Nice steal there from Ava Barrick, but the ball goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with Hampshire. .406 left to go in the second. Nice shot and basket there for Hampshire. Brings the score to 20-11. Barrick brings the ball the other way for the Golden Tornado, dribbles. But she turns it over. Hampshire with the run out going the other way. She will be fouled. Number 24, Bella Mathias, picks up the foul. And she will go to the line to shoot two. 3:44 remaining in the second. Mathias makes the first. And the second one rattles in. Ava Barrick brings the ball up for the Golden Tornado. Kaiser will look to inbound under their own basket. Quick shot there by Ava Barrick, will not go. Rebound. Stag shot will not fall. Rebound by Hampshire. And with 3:20 remaining in the second, Hampshire will look to bring the ball down. And they're going to say that was two. Toe was on the line. And And then Kaiser with an inbound, infraction on the inbound. Kaiser leads. Officials time. Over to the scorer's table. Not quite sure what that stoppage in play was, but Ava Barrick, hard drive, contact, no foul. Puts it back up, picks up the basket, extends Kaiser's lead, 22-15. Hampshire responds. Golden Tornado look to push the other way. Carly Staggs on the wing. Lots of contact as she drops baselines, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Hampshire works the ball down inside. Ball gets away. Ends up the hands of the Golden Tornado, but they cannot get a basket. Hampshire ends up going the other way. But pass is intercepted by the Golden Tornado, and now they're running in the opposite direction. Barrick will slow things down. Ball back out to the top of Kita Cosenza, who drives. Tries to get the ball there. The number 10, Ariana Peterson, but she loses the handle, and Hampshire brings the ball the other way. Inside pass taken there, cut off by Carly Staggs. Staggs looks to run. Floater is no good. Rebound. Number 24, Isabella Mathias. And now Hampshire looks to go the other way. Deep three, short, rebound. They're going to say she traveled. Number 23, Riley Kuntz with the nice rebound there. But she took one too many steps. Staggs baseline drive, short. Ball taken there by Hampshire. And they're going to call a foul on Carly Staggs. Barrick with the ball. The ball over to Stewart. Barrick drives, scoops. No good. Out of bounds. Ball will go to Hampshire with 4 seconds remaining in the second. Hampshire looks to inbound, harassed there by Susie Cosenza. And there will be no basket there as time expires in the second. With that, we go to halftime with the score, Kaiser 22, Hampshire 17. We are going to step out for a quick ad break from tonight's game sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, we thank you for joining us for tonight's live stream of girls basketball action from the campus of Kaiser High School. Once again, tonight's JV game is a little bonus action. The varsity game at 7:30 will be the main game. I will have a co-host for tonight's varsity matchup. We'll be joined here in the booth by Tornado Talk guest star supreme, Luca Altabello. Luca will be joining me here to go through and call the varsity matchup. You will notice that our camera angles are a little bit off tonight for the JV game. We had to do a little bit of a different setup. Some of our normal camera operators are either off doing other sports. We have wrestling right now, competing in a huge invitational out in Huntington. The boys team also is in competition tonight. And then some of our other camera operators are a little under the weather. So we're working with a little bit smaller crew than what we normally have, but we'll still try to go through and bring you the best content we can as we cover this girls matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. We have about 7.5 minutes left here in halftime. I'm going to step out for a little break here, just leave you with some live footage and let you listen in as both the Hampshire and Kaiser varsity girls are warming up. And we will be back for live game action here in about 7.5 minutes here on Tornado TV. Once again, folks, want to go through and thank you for tuning in tonight to watch this girls basketball matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. We have about 1 minute left before the start of the second half. We are going to step out for a really quick ad break here from tonight's game sponsor and be back for the start of the second half on Tornado TV. Once again, we thank you for joining us on your Friday night as you tune in to watch this girls game action between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Good first half, 22-17 score. Looks like for the Golden Tornado to start the second half, number 1, Bella Haynes, number 11, Susie Consenza, number 35, Mariah Stewart, number 25, Ainsley Friend, and number 5, Ava Barrick on the floor. Hampshire will inbound to start the second half. And they get the ball in on the inbound and score quickly. Stewart brings the ball up for the Golden Tornado. Hands the ball off to Barrick. Gives the ball to Cosenza. Back over to Stewart. Barrick in the corner, looks to drive baseline, cut off there nicely by number 10 for Hampshire. That was Julian Dixon. Cosenza picks up the dribble, gets it back to Barrick. Susie looks to drive. She puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound taken there for Hampshire by number 24, Bella Mathias. And Hampshire looks to go the other way. Ball on the floor. Turnover by Hampshire. And Kaiser will bring the ball the other way. Barrick looks to drive, cut off there, gets the ball back out to Stewart, top, the key. Shot there, no good. Rebound taken by number 14, McKinley Schaefer. And Hampshire looks to push the other way. Deep shot there by number 30, McKenna Price, no good. Rebound, Cosenza gets the ball to Stewart. Drive there by Ava Barrick, and she is fouled. Barrick will go to the line, shooting 2. Kaiser up 22-19. And the first shot rattles out, no good. Second shot also no good. Hampshire looks to set up. Top of the key. Swings it left, down into the low block. Price is short. Rebound there, taken by Fred. Kaiser looks to push. Barrick straight up the middle, no good. Rebound, Fred. Also no good. Rebound by Matthias. And Hampshire look to go the other way. Long two, no good. Saved, but taken by Mariah Stewart for the Golden Tornado. Kaiser will bring it the other way. It's to Susie Kacinza in the corner, and the two is good. Pass there taken by the Golden Tornado, intercepted. And they will come the other way. Mariah Stewart drives left, cut off there, gets the ball to Barrick. Sorry, gets the ball to Friend. Stewart with the three. Short, no good. And the ball will go out of bounds. Hampshire will look to inbound. Checking into the game for the Golden Tornado. Number 34, Neva Pritz. And basket there for Hampshire. Brings the score to 24-21. With 3:21 remaining in the third. Hampshire slowly chipping away at this Golden Tornado lead. With 3:21 remaining in the third, Kaiser leads Hampshire 24-21. Ava Barrick brings the ball up for the Golden Tornado. Nice pick there from Susie Kacinza. Barrick drives, and she is fouled. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the third, Barrick will shoot two. She makes the first. Second, rattles out. Rebound tracked down there by number 30. McKenna Price for Hampshire. Gets the ball out to number 14, Schaefer. Gets the ball in. They're going to call a held ball before the shot attempt goes up. Golden Tornado will look to go through and bring the ball up. Shot is no good. Brought down by number 14, Schaefer. Leaves it for Price, and the shot is good. Hampshire once again eking away at that Golden Tornado lead now. 25-23 with a little over 2 minutes left to go. Sends this pass intercepted there by Price. Schaefer pushes it the other way for the Hampshire Trojans. Takes it all the way coast to coast, but is unable to go through and score. Golden Tornado cannot track down the rebound, however. And Riley Kuntz will get fouled on the floor, will not be in the act of shooting. Hampshire inbounds. Long two is no good. Hampshire will look to inbound with 1:46. Deep two, no good. Rebound taken there by and fought over both teams. Hampshire will look to inbound with the possession arrow. Basket is short. Kaiser will take over possession. Ava Barrick brings the ball up for the Golden Tornado. Barrick drives, shoots a little floater. It is short. Rebound taken by Hampshire, and they're running the other way. Deep three, no good. Rebound controlled by Susie Cosenza, and she is fouled. Barrick brings the ball down for the Golden Tornado. Gives the ball to Stewart, drives, and she is fouled and will shoot two. With 51 seconds left to go in the third. Stewart hits the first. Second hits the back of the rim. Rebound, Ava Barrick, and puts it up for two. And Hampshire throws it away. Kaiser will look to inbound. About 35 seconds left to go in the third. Barrick into drive, bounces the ball off Stewart. Kaiser controls the ball, resets. Sends it over to Barrick. Barrick in trouble. Versus the ball back out to Susie Cosenza, top of the key. Gets the ball to Stewart. Thought about a deep three. Puts up a floater, no good. Rebound. We call it travel. That will stop the clock with about 3 seconds left to go. And as time expires, there will be no shot. We will enter into the fourth. Kaiser holding on to a very narrow 28-23 lead. Once again, tonight's game is brought to you by Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We are going to step out for a 30-second ad break on Tornado TV. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this short ad break. So after 3 periods of very exciting action, the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado have a 28-23 lead with 7 minutes left to go in the game. We do apologize. Some of our camera quality has been a little poor tonight. We don't have camera operators. Once again, we are running a skeleton crew here. So we'll do the best we can with the camera angles that we have available to us to bring you this final 7 minutes of this JV matchup. Ball is inbounded by Kaiser to Susie Cosenza. Cosenza drives, leaves it. And the basket there by number 10, Ariana Pritt is good. Sorry, Ariana Peterson is good. Extends Kaiser's lead 30-23. Gonna get a hold there. Gonna call Stewart on that. Hampshire looking to get the ball into the inside. Cut off there nicely by the Kaiser defense. And another whistle. I'm going to say there was a moving screen set by Hampshire. Barrick attempts to drive in, gets nothing but air. Gets the ball back though, and is fouled. With 6:01 remaining in the game and Kaiser holding to a 30-23 lead, Ava Barrick will go to the line to shoot 2. She drains the first. And she makes both. Hampshire brings the ball down. 14, McKinley Schaefer looking for something. To the inside, Schaefer gets the ball back. Gets the ball out there to number 10, Julian Dixon. Back over to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles to her left, cut off there by Stewart. And we're gonna have a timeout on the floor by Hampshire. With 5:37 remaining in the game. Score is 32-23. We will step out for a quick ad break from tonight's game sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, we thank you for tuning in on this Friday night as we have some JV action here between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Deep three there for Hampshire, short rebound by Stewart. Stewart gets the ball to the corner. Ava Barrick back out to Stewart. Barrick handoff to Cosenza. Sends it over into the corner. Stewart there getting pressured. Gets the ball over to Ava Barrick. Oh, very tough collision there on the side. Stewart looks to inbound, gets the ball into Cosenza. Over to Barrick, who drives to her right. Layup, and it is good. That baseline drive has been there all night, whether it's been Ava Barrick, Harley Staggs, several Golden Tornado have been able to go through and use that nice drive going to their right. Deep three there by Hampshire, no good. We do get a foul. With 4:25, Golden Tornado inbound, Susie Cosenza. To bring the ball up. Stewart drives. Gets the ball to Ava Barrick. Drive, looks for Cosenza, but the ball gets deflected. Ball on the floor. Multiple players fighting over it. And with 3:58 remaining, Ava Barrick will go to the line. This is the first one short. Barrick by far has been the Golden Tornado that has been to the line the most tonight. Most of the time on those dribble drives. She does hit 1 out of 2, extending the Tornado lead, 35-23. Hampshire gets the ball over. Price. And they're going to say she was fouled. With 3:48 remaining, Price will go to the line. Makes the first. Does not make the second. Rebound controlled by Kaiser. Barrett gets the ball to Cosenza. Kaiser looking for help. 3:24 remaining. Sends it inbounds to Barrick. And Barrick will be fouled. Once again, Ava Barrick finds herself at the free throw line. This game may come down to how well Ava Barrick can shoot free throws. Like the last time, first one is short, it's off the front of the rim. She makes the second. Hampshire shot offline. Ball tracked down by Susie Cosenza. The ball to Mariah Stewart. Stewart gets the ball to Barrick, saves it from a half-court violation. And she gets called for the double dribble. And with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the game, timeout Kaiser. With that timeout, we will step out for a quick ad break from tonight's game sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. Once again, we thank you for joining us on this Friday night as the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado host the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Very good matchup so far in the JV matchup. Kaiser High School currently leading 36-24 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the game. Hampshire looks to inbound and gets the ball down low. And immediately we have a foul. Ball controlled there by Hampshire. Rebound taken by Barrick. They're going to call a held ball. No, they're going to call a foul. And once again, we head to the other end. And if this sounds like deja vu, once again, we are back here with Ava Barrick shooting two. This time, she does hit the first, extending Kaiser's lead to 37-24. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. And Barrick sinks both this time. As I mentioned earlier, this may very well come down for Kaiser to how well they can shoot free throws at the end of the game, specifically how well Ava Barrick can shoot free throws, as she has been by far the Golden Tornado that has gone to the line the most tonight. This time, however, Hampshire will go to the line. Number 30, McKenna Price. Price sinks the first. Substitution for Hampshire checking into the game. Number 23, Riley Kuntz. Could apologize. The camera on that far end took a shot from a basketball earlier. That's why it's a little acting up just a little bit. And after the foul by Hampshire, we will head back down to the other end. This time, going to the charity stripe, will be number 11, Susie Cosenza. Cosenza misses the first. And the second. That pass intercepted by Cosenza, going the other way. They're going to say that she loses it and that she traveled. Checking into the game for Hampshire, number 12, Scarlett Garrett. Gets the ball down to Price. Price up and under for 2. Cuts the lead, 38-27. 1 minute, 46 seconds remaining in the game. Mariah Stewart tries to hand the ball off to Ava Barrick, but they lose it on the transition. Hampshire going the other way. Basket and the foul. With exactly 90 seconds left. Free throw is good, making this an 8-point game, 38-30. Stewart takes the inbound pass. Looks to come up the sideline. Nice juke move, but cannot finish. Ball goes out of bounds. And the ball will stay with Kaiser. One minute and 18 seconds left. Ball gets away from Ava Barrick. Tracks it down all the way back at the free throw line. Comes either way. Looking for help. Gets the ball over to Fritz. Gets the ball over to Bella Haynes. Barrick gets the ball stripped. But it was last touch there by number 14, McKinley Schaefer. Ball will stay with the Golden Tornado. .58 seconds remaining in the game. Barrick with shot. And she's rebounded. She looks like she got poked in the eye a little bit there. Ava Barrick playing a very physical game so far in this matchup. Once again finds herself at the charity stripe. A chance for 2 points to extend the Kaiser lead back to 10. First one is no good. Second one, no good. Hampshire looks to get something going. Coontz almost loses it, gets it into Price. But she has it stripped by Ava Barrick. Barrick has just been all over the floor tonight for the Golden Tornado. And with 28 seconds remaining, if you've heard this once, you've heard it 10 times tonight. Ava Barrick finds herself back at the charity stripe once again. This time she hits the first. As we mentioned earlier, the outcome of this game could very well come down to how well Ava Barrick shoots free throws here towards the end of this game. Barrick extends Kaiser's lead to 39-30. And she drains both. Hampshire looking to answer on the other end. Gets the ball down in the low block, kicks it out, long 2. And it is good. Brings the score to 40-32. 11 seconds left to go in the game. Barrick in trouble. Timeout called by Kaiser with 6 seconds remaining in the game. Again, 6 seconds remaining. Kaiser with an 8-point lead. We will step out probably for our last ad break of this game. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tornado TV. Once again, if you are just joining us, the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado JV team is clinging to a 40-32 lead over the visiting Hampshire Trojans with 6 seconds remaining in the game. Kaiser will be looking to inbound the ball right around the midcourt line. And they are able to do so to Ava Barrick, who has a nice lay-in to extend the lead. 42-32, and with that, the time will expire, and the game is over. Tremendous game by Ava Barrick for the Golden Tornado. Found herself at the foul line multiple times tonight. And we will be back here in about 15 minutes for tip-off for the varsity girls game between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and your visiting Hampshire Trojans. We're going to step out for a quick ad break, and then we will turn things over to our in-house announcers as the ladies get warmed up. We'll be back with about 5 minutes before the tip-off for the varsity matchup here on Tornado TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us tonight on Tornado TV. We have a little over 5 minutes, just under 6 minutes until we go through and get started for our varsity game action tonight. I am joined in the booth right now by Tornado Talk star. I want to go through and say one of our highest ranking Tornado Talk episodes, Mr. Luca Altobello. Luca, how you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for having me.
So, Luca, I didn't get a chance to go through and talk about this too much during the JV game because it was a one-man show. Earlier tonight, you were talking to the sophomore class has a little fundraiser going on. You want to go through and tell everyone what that's about?
Yeah, so if you come to any winter sporting event, one of the class officers, me, or we have 3 other people. Yeah, I think 3 or 4. We're selling gift cards. They have a value over $250 for all of them. So buy tickets. We're selling 1 for 1, $5 for 6, and 10 for 15. And if we pull your ticket at the end of February, you will win all of the gift cards. And again, they are valued over $250.
So nice little fundraiser available for individuals that are attending some games. So once again, if you come out, if you see Luca or you see any of the other the sophomore class officers that are here at some Kaiser High School sporting events, and you have a chance to go through and see that gift card tree, it's in the shape of a K. You'll get a chance to go through and see some of the different gift cards that are available on there.
Also, if you want to just call the school and I can arrange you to get the tickets, and I can find out a way to get you them if you're not going to come to any sporting event. Thank you so much.
And do you happen to know when is the drawing for that? Do you guys have a date for that yet, or?
It's February 27th, maybe, so we have a little bit over a month left. So,
okay.
Yep.
So you heard that there, folks. If you want to go through and get a chance to go through and support Kaiser High School athletics and or you want to support the sophomore class, there's a fundraiser they are doing at kind of all the home athletic events where you can go through and buy a chance to go through and win that gift card. Once again, over $250 worth of gift cards available there to you. All right, we are going to step out for a quick ad break from tonight's sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We will be back here in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. All right, once again, we are just waiting for the start of tonight's game. Here in just under 2 minutes, we will turn things over to the in-house announcer, Mr. Dave Bowden, who will give you tonight's starting lineups for both the Golden Tornado and for the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Very quickly, just to go through and give you just a little bit of a rundown here. Kaiser enters the night at a record of 11-3, first in the section. Hampshire enters into tonight with a record of 9-5. So two really good basketball teams. So should be a pretty good matchup tonight, Luca.
Yes, sir. Yes, it should be. This might be a preview of the sectional championship here in the next month, so pretty exciting game tonight.
And once again, we always prefer, if you can, to make it out here to Kaiser High School to catch these events in person. We would love to see you. And there's a really good crowd here on hand tonight, on a Friday night, to catch this matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Of course, if you cannot make it out for a game, then we would love for you to go through and watch that game with us here on Tornado TV. And if you've not done so already, if you could, give us a like and a subscribe onto our YouTube channel here. That helps you stay in the know, keeps you up to date on all the things happening with Kaiser High School. Anytime we post something with Tornado Talk, or if we go through and have a live sporting event, or things like Ed Kelly, Catherine Church, or graduation, you can go through and catch those as soon as they are up to go through and air. All right, folks, we have about 20 seconds. Luke and I are going to step aside here for just a second, and we're going to turn things over to Mr. Dave Bowden, who will give you tonight's starting lineups.
And now for the Hampshire Trojans starters this evening. Number 11, Ava Call. Number 10, Bree Foster. Number 30, Natalie Sines. Number 21, Della Knight. And number 13, Brooklyn Clavone. The Lady Trojans are coached by Mr. Josh Richardson. Jordan Richardson, excuse me. I'm sorry. All right, now for our homestanding Lady Golden Tornado. Tonight's reserves are number 2, Carly Staggs. Number 3, Austin Healy. Number 5, Ava Barrett. Number 11, Susie Placenta. Number 25, Angie Fred. Now for the starting 5. Number 0, Ruby Yura. Number 12, Abby Del Señor. Number 23, Pitt Butler. Number 32, Kaya Kessler. And number 44, Adam Kirster. And of course, the Kaiser Lady Golden Tornado is coached by Mr. Josh Blow. We now ask that you please all stand and then remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
And we are ready to get underway here at Kaiser High School with tonight's matchup between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and your visiting Hampshire Trojans. Luca, what do we think? fast-paced. I mean, pretty much the Golden Tornado, they like to play fast. They like to play hard.
Yes, they definitely, the Golden Tornado definitely do like to play fast. I think it's going to be physical, too. I was here for the JV game, and if anybody watched that as well, that was also very, very physical. So it's going to be an entertaining game tonight.
Bibbs Felton into tip. Going up against Della Knight. And the Golden Tornado control the tip. Hugh Rice there, top of the key.
Both teams have an equally age different gap. I mean, roster.
Autumn Kirchner unable to go through and get that inside look to go through and fall. Hampshire brings it down the other way. Number 10, Brianna Cosner. Hands it off on a dribble drive. Over to number 30, Natalie Sines. Cut off there nicely by Rooney Urice. Kaiser's defense known to be very, very good.
And a foul on the Trojans. Oh, a walk. Sorry. Rooney brings the ball up.
Rice, nice, slow and methodical at this point. Not usually her style.
Urice drives with the reverse. Tough bucket, and it's
she gets
good.
it to fall.
That's a tough bucket right there.
Nice job there for Rooney Urice.
Kaiser in a press early. Abby signal with the steal. Good steal right there. And a foul.
With 6 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the first. Kaiser 2-0 lead.
That foul was called on Natalie Sines, number 30, a senior. Del Signor sings the first one. And the second, 3 for 2. Bibbs with the steal and the finish.
Yeah, pick that off like a defensive back.
Yes.
Kaiser's defense known to be very intimidating, very much in your face.
And a block by Kirchner. Trojan ball still.
Hampshire looking to inbound. They do on the deep inbound there to number 11, Ava Call. Call tries to bark out directions, trying to get the Hampshire offense set up. Easier said than done against, once again, this stifling Kaiser defense.
And a turnover by number 21, Della Knight, Kaiser ball.
Bibbs Felton over to Rooney Urice. Kessner looking for some help. Drives,
The drive.
but she kicks it out of bounds. Not exactly a well-advised pass there.
Kaiser still in the press. Abidal Signal with the tie up. Still Georgia ball.
Hampshire looks to inbound. Number 11, Ava Call.
Good defense by Kessner.
Little floater, defended by Kirchner, but got her in the air. Able to hit the little floater.
Brianna Cosner right there with the floater, a sophomore. Rice with the ball. The pass into Kirchner. A spin and a pass to Kessner.
Yeah, Kessler with the baseline drive. A lot of contact there, but no call. Felton over to Kirchner. Kirchner, had a good look and just could not finish. Autumn Kirchner now twice in this first period.
Hampshire with the three. That was also Brianna Cosner with the three.
Yeah, not a good turn of events there for the Golden Tornado.
Nope.
They missed the easy bucket and then give up the three.
Del Signor was blocked. Trojans ball.
Brianna Kessner Cosner coming back the other way. Hounded there by the Kaiser defense. Oh, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Ava Call. Ball will go to the Golden Tornado.
A couple of good defensive possessions right there by the Tornado.
Rice brings the ball to her left, gives the ball off to Felton. Felton loses it, almost loses it, gets it back, puts up a falling shot. Corralled there by Hampshire, and they're going to come the other way.
Kaiser in a man defense tonight.
Ava Call now draws Kirchner on the switch.
Clavoon will be going to the line.
They're going to call that foul on Abby Del Signor. No, they're going to call that on Kirchner, actually. The way that Abby Del Signor responded, it looked like they were going to call it on her, but
Clavoon sinks the first one. And the second. She's 2 for 2.
and with that, Hampshire takes a 7-6 lead.
Rice seems to be the point guard tonight. I think she does a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, Rooney not being quite as aggressive as we've seen her in the past.
And Kessner with the tough finish.
Very, very tough finish. Very strong finish there.
Through the contact.
And of course, after any make, Kaiser is able to go through and set up that vaunted press defense. Hampshire does break it, but they're going to get Kaiser on a kickball. Hampshire will look to inbound underneath their own basket.
Austin Healy checks in the game, number 3, a sophomore. She takes out Abby Del Signor.
And Bibbs Felton with the steal.
She's going the other way. And the stumble. Oh, the double dribble. Costly turnover right there.
Yeah, Felton had a clear path to the basket. I think she just got a little bit ahead of herself there.
The freshman, Kendall Stewart, number 3, checks in for the Trojans.
And listen, we've all been there, right? Your head gets
Yeah.
out over top of your feet, and next thing you know, you're stumbling. And Kaiser faithful wanted to travel there on number 11, Ava Call. Thought she took one too many steps.
Lavoon in the post and the walk. Lavoon gets the walk there. Kaiser ball. Austin Healy this time bringing the ball up. Rice just couldn't get it. Bibbs Felton with the mid-range dump. Oh, that was a 3. My apologies.
Hard to tell down here. It's
Yeah.
easy to go through and do. Hampshire going the other way. Gets the ball down in the low block there to number 30, Natalie Sines.
Kirchner with another foul.
And listen, if you have followed this Golden Tornado team at all, the 3 games that they have lost this year, it has happened when their bigs have gotten into foul trouble.
Natalie Signs, she sinks the first free throw. Also, with the 3 losses, though, they've only lost by a couple of points. It's been, I think, like within 10. Natalie Sign also sinks the second one. And number 23, Nevaeh Litchfield checks in, a senior. Back to what I was saying, yeah, the 3 losses that the Tornado have had this year, it's been by only a couple of points. So definitely a well-rounded basketball team.
Yeah, I would say probably the Gilmer game is the one where they probably were down the most at any given point in time, but then battled back, and had they had another 30 seconds probably in that game, have a very good chance of eking out a victory there in the East Fairmont Classic.
Also with Lindsley as well, I think they were down 10 at one point in a quarter, and they came back within 2, but just couldn't. They just ran out of time. Bibbs Felton with the ball. Another pull-up 3, and she sinks it. She's 2 for 2 for 3 tonight.
So Bibbs Felton feeling it from long distance tonight.
She's got 8 on the night, the leading scorer this far. And the Hampshire coach decides to talk it over.
Yeah, I think after giving up those 3s to Bibbs, you're going to want to go through and talk something over there.
Just a minute left to play in the first quarter.
Yep. And with that, we are going to go through and step out for a 30-second ad break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tornado TV.
And we're back from the Hampshire Trojan timeout. If you're just tuning in, Tornado lead 14-9 with 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ava Call with the ball, a junior, guarded by Kaya Kessner, also a junior. The rebound.
Yeah, it was a strong rebound there, but I'm 21
Yes,
Della Knight.
U-Rice going the other way.
Looked like Knight had a sure shot at that rebound, and then U-Rice just kind of picked her pocket and went the other way. Felton strong move there towards the basket, just could not get the layup to go through and fall. Hampshire will slow things down and come back the other way. It's going to Ava Call doing the primary point guard duties right now for the Hampshire Trojans.
And the foul.
Yeah, they're going to get Kessner there with the reach in.
Yeah. Kaiser has 3 fouls this quarter, so not too bad. Trojans looking for a last second shot in this quarter, and the foul on Bibbs Felton, the reach.
Yeah, Golden Tornado do not want to get into foul trouble in this game.
No. Autumn Kirchner has 2, Kaya Kessner with 1, and Bibbs Felton with 1. Still Trojans with the ball, trying to get the last second shot.
Going to go through and call a travel.
3 seconds left to go. Have to make it 3/4 up the court. U-Rice has the ball. Guarded by Ava Call. No.
Get the ball into U-Rice.
2.
I don't think that would have counted even if it would have even if it would have gone. She got that off well after the buzzer.
It almost looked like a foul from this side of the court. But
yeah, from this angle, it definitely went through and looked like it.
Good quarter for the Tornado. Right now, Bibbs Felton has 8 points. Abby Del Signo has 2. Rooney U-Rice has 2, and Kaya Kessner also has 2. The Trojans, Brianna Cosner, 5. Brooklyn Clavoon, 2, and Natalie Signs, 2.
Kaiser High School Golden Tornado cheerleaders out trying to go through and get this home crowd fired up. So, Luca, what do you think? What do the Golden Tornado need to go through and do here in the second period?
I think their defensive possessions are really, really good. They're catching Trojans with some costly turnovers, which is leading to the deficit that the Trojans are in. But I think on offense, maybe take a couple more seconds to figure out what's going on so they don't have to force anything, because they still have plenty of time in this game. I mean, we have 3 quarters left to play. So maybe if you have a fast break, take it. But if it's a 3-on-1, maybe look for the outlet pass or something like that. But I think what they're doing right now on defense is really great, just trying to maybe slow it down on offense just a tad.
Well, and you had a couple really close looks at the basket there. Autumn Kirchner missed an open look. Bibbs kind of stumbled on the fast break. So very easily you could have this as an 18-9 game where they could be doubled up over Hampshire. And if you're the Trojans, you're looking to go through and get some defensive stops. And right now, Rooney U. Rice, a little quiet night so far for her. That's not the normal night for her in that regard.
Kaya Kestner with the 3. She has 5 for the night. Yes, U-Rice, I like her style of play. She gives effort all the time. It's fun to watch. Kirchner with the rebound and the turnover. So Della Knight, the junior. Plavoon with the air ball, but the rebound by number 30, Natalie Signs.
And they're going to get number 3, Kendall Stewart, with a travel.
Those are the turnovers I'm talking about with Hampshire, just maybe not taking your time enough and just walking or something.
I mean, Kaiser will turn you over enough as it is. You cannot give them the unforced turnovers.
They're like little pests. They're always going to be up in your face, which is good.
We have seen this Golden Tornado girls basketball team play several games so far this year. Berkeley Springs, Moorfield. Some games where they have won by double-digit scores, where they have just completely blown out some opponents.
Well, there's the first shot from U-Rice tonight, besides the foul shots, and she misses on that one. But still Kaiser ball, the deflection off the Trojans. Kirchner with the drive. Oh, and a tough shot there, but she gets the foul called on her. I couldn't tell who that foul was called on. It looked like number 13, but I'm not exactly quite sure.
See.
Number 3, Kendall Stewart, had that foul.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dave Bowden, for announcing that for us.
Kendall Stewart, only a freshman, came off the bench early. Autumn Kirchner misses on the first. Number 23, Nevaeh Litchfield checks in. She's a senior.
Earlier in the season, Kirchner was pretty much automatic Golden Tornado. They definitely need her to get back to those ways here.
Yep. Maybe that foul shot will spark it. And Kirchner is
going to head to the bench. Looks like Abby Del Signor is going to come in for her.
Abby Del Signor, a senior, 2 or 3 year starter. I'm not exactly sure, but she's very vocal and a good leader on this team to have. Another costly turnover thanks to the Tornado defense. Looks like Carly Staggs, number 2, a junior, will check into the game for Austin Healy.
Staggs and Healy, of course, got a good bit of work during the JV game played earlier.
U-Rice still with the ball, commanding the offense. Kestner with the drive and the tough finish. That's a great finish right there.
Yeah, the little hook shot there through the lane. Really tough to go through and defend if you're Hampshire.
Heavily contested as well. She has 7 on the night.
Little dribble drive handoff there for Hampshire. Comes through the lane, number 21.
Good defense by Abby Del Signor.
Yeah, Della Knight was unable to go through and get that basket to go through and fall.
Coach Blow will talk it over with his team after that little kerfuffle under the basket.
And with that timeout, we will step out for a 30-second ad break from our sponsor for tonight, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tornado TV.
And we're back. It'll be tornado ball under the Trojans basket. Rice takes it out. And inbounds to Bibbs Felton. She's going to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like offensively tonight, that has been a little bit more of the theme for the Golden Tornado. They've been a little slower on offense.
Yeah.
Against this Hampshire team than what we've seen them in the past.
The Hampshire defense is also doing a good job, just have given up a couple easy baskets and fouls early in the game. And a turnover by the Tornado, Hampshire ball.
Felton kind of got her legs chopped out from
Yeah,
underneath her
yeah.
there as she was shooting that jumper. Kind of wanted a foul call there on the contact, but did not get that.
And good defense by the Tornado. Looks like they're running a little trap defense, maybe a 1-3-1 and a turnover by the Trojans there. So Trojans can't seem to have an answer for that defense. Bibbs Felton bringing up the ball. We have two sophomores, a junior, two juniors and a senior on the floor for Tornado.
Felton gets a little finger roll there to go through and fall.
Good
And now once again, Golden Tornado once again off the make are able to go through and set up the press.
They'll signal wanting to walk there, but she's going to get the foul for the reach on there. She has one on the evening. With that, number 10.
Actually, they called that on Kaya Kessner.
Oh,
is what
Kaya,
Dave, is
okay.
what Dave Bowden announced.
Sorry, my apologies. Kaya now has two, and Brianna Cosner's at the line, number 10.
Well, it's not true. The way that Del Signo responded, that's twice now tonight where she's responded that way, where we thought the foul call was going to go against her, and it actually went against a different Golden Tornado. Yeah.
Brianna Cosner makes both of those. She is leading the Trojans with 7 tonight.
And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Hampshire, so they will inbound. And this Kaiser defense, once again, pounding Hampshire, making it very difficult for them. And we're going to get a 10-second violation.
Great job by the Tornado there, staying on your toes, hands out. Great job. You don't get many of those too often. Looks like Healy's going to bring it up, maybe not.
Bryce inbounds there, gets the ball into Felton.
The swing to Staggs. The back door was there just a second late. Turnover by Staggs.
That has been a play that has worked for the Golden Tornado off and on throughout the year, or throughout this year.
If you can get that down to the millisecond, it's always there, no matter who you're playing.
Hampshire are very active there on defense as well. You know,
And a foul on Austin Healy, her first. Sorry, what were you saying?
A lot of your basketball coaches will tell you, arms out, arms up.
Yep.
That's something they teach from their early youth level, and that's a situation there where Hampshire being very active, keeping their arms out, moving around, they're able to go through and cut that pass off.
And Kirchner checks in for Staggs. Kirchner also a 2 or 3 year starter for the Tornado. She's a senior this year. Also good player. And
Now,
a foul on
this
Abby.
time, yeah, this time Del Signo is going to get the foul.
She has one. Tornado need to refocus before they get too many fouls on them and they get into trouble. Brooklyn Clavoon with the finish. She has 4 on the fumble by Kirchner.
I think Kirchner was just surprised by that ball. Like the ball just came to her.
Yeah.
And she was so surprised by the fact that the ball came to her, she could not corral it there.
Bibbs with a pull-up 3. It's no good. And the tie-up between Abby Del Signor and Della Knight is going to be tornado ball. Good job there. Way to stay aggressive and be aware of what's going on.
Well, especially after getting that foul call, she very easily could have gone through and not been as aggressive, but needed to go through and fight for that, keep that possession with the Golden Tornado.
Rice with the 3, it's no good. Yeah, Abby put her head down and refocused on the game. Could have.
So for those of you that had a chance to catch our last Tornado Talk, our guests on our last Tornado Talk were both Autumn Kirchner and Abby Del Signor, and they talked about getting fouls. Deep 3 there, no good. Rebound by Kirchner.
There she goes. She was ready for that time.
Yeah, they talked about getting those fouls in those situations, and oftentimes the coaching staff going through and talking to them about it. And most of the time, them kind of already knowing in their head, right? They kind of already know what they did wrong.
Yeah.
They've been playing this game long enough.
Brianna Cosner gets the foul, and Abby Del Signor is ecstatic to get that.
And yet, still want to hear from your coaches. Kirchner, no good. Rebound, Hampshire.
They come the other way. Brianna Cosner with the ball. She drives, pump fakes, and the shot, it's no good. And Abby with the box out, and it's going to be tornado ball. Way to be intelligent there.
Yeah, she was very close. She almost got pushed into that there at the last second, but
I thought she did.
it was very, very close.
Yep.
But the ref says that it was Golden Tornado ball. We will not argue with that at this point.
Nope.
Felton with the drive, kicks out. Del Signo, no good. Rebound, Kirchner.
And the foul. That was going to be a tough basket to make with all the contact, but she gets the foul called on her.
Well, and in tonight's matchup, Autumn Kirchner, Abby Del Signo, that's what they have to do. They're going to have to be tough and physical inside. Don't necessarily have to go through, and it doesn't always have to result in points, but getting rebounds, second chance opportunities for your team.
Kirchner sinks the first one. She has 2 on the evening. Like I said before, yeah, it's going to be a physical game, and I think I might be right. And she sinks the second one, 2 for 2. She has 3 on the evening.
Yeah, all 3 coming from the free throw line.
Hampshire broke the press this time. They had Brianna Cosner guarded by Abby Del Signor. And the miss.
There's a whistle, waiting to hear.
Number 1, Aubrey Foltz checks in, a junior. First time she's been on the floor tonight, I think.
Hampshire trying to get a little bit of bench depth in. Maybe get some fresh legs. This has, like Lucas said, this has been a very physical first half of basketball.
Abby gets the call there. Reach and foul. Ainsley Friend, the sophomore, is going to check in. She checks in for Abby. Give Abby a little breather. She has 2 fouls to sit her down and get some water. And the bucket.
Yeah, a little curl in there right to the free throw line. Falls for Hampshire.
Couldn't quite catch who that was. Healy, the pass in, the Kirshner, the spin, the kick out. The friend stumbles a little with the save, but now Rooney drives. And the great pass by Uni Rice to Autumn Kirshner.
And that's what we've seen all season from those two.
Yes.
Oh, and the steal.
Great job by Rice and Felton. Great job. Rice she never really has the most points on the team, but she definitely has the most stats probably.
And again, Rice with the deflection gets the ball over to Felton. Rice unable to finish, however.
Great job by Rice the past couple of sequences right there. And we're going to go to a timeout. Timeout by Hampshire. They're going to talk it over, being down 13 with 48 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It's going to be a full timeout.
Yeah, with that, we are going to step out too. Tonight's game, once again, brought to you by Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. And we're back in second period action. Hampshire Trojans back on the court, ready to go, waiting for the buzzer to sound for the Golden Tornado to head out from their timeout. Josh Blow still working with the Lady Golden Tornado, going over what they want to go through and do with this next 48 seconds here.
Tornado don't want to give up a 3 or an and 1 here, because if they get within 15, Hampshire does win into halftime. That gives them some momentum, and it's going to be they're going to have something to go off of coming out of the locker room. And the stuff by Rice. Wait, good defense. Jeez.
Yeah, Rice has come alive here these last 30 seconds.
Hampshire in man defense. Felton has the ball with the step back. She won't drive. She'll slow it down. Looking for the last shot here for the Tornado. 15 seconds left to go in the first half.
And so in this situation, Kaiser can hold for the last shot. Rice now dribbling, gets it back to Autumn Kirchner, drives.
And she'll get the foul. That's great. Great offensive play by the Tornado right there. Number 13, Brooklyn Clavoon. That's her first foul in the evening.
So once again, Kirchner has what? How many points she have?
She has, Kirchner has 5 tonight.
3 coming from the line already.
There's 6. Hampshire though, with the amount of points that Kaiser has scored, they're not nearly as bad as foul trouble as Kaiser's in tonight. Kirchner misses the second. With .6 left to go, it'll be Hampshire ball. We'll see what they do here with less than 1 second left to go. And with that, we head into the locker room. The Kaiser Golden Tornado are leading 29-15. Leading scoring for the Tornado tonight is Bibbs Felton with 12, Autumn Kirchner with 6, Kaya Kessner with 7, and Abby Del Signal with 2, and Rooney Rice from 2.
Yeah, we had talked a little bit about Rooney Rice and all the kind of the intangible. There's stuff that shows up in the stat sheet, and then there's stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Rice typically running the point for the Golden Tornado, doesn't always go through and get the assist, but make sure that they're set up in their proper offensive alignments and make sure that everything's working. And her big contribution so far for at least this part of the game was that last under a minute to go there in the second period. Her defensive presence just going through, got a couple different steals there, and able to go through and get a couple quick, 6 points really quick,
yeah,
right?
She had like 3 steals, and they were able to capitalize on 2 of them because they were both in the Golden Tornado's paint from a steal from their press. That's been working all game.
Yep. So we are officially here at halftime. We are going to step out one more time for an ad break. from tonight's sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. And then we will turn things over to our in-house announcer, and we'll give you just some live footage. You see some of the Hampshire JV team out shooting some warm-ups. We will be back in less than 10 minutes with third period action here on Tornado TV.
Boys basketball team with 3 home games on Tuesday. They will be playing Hampshire. On Wednesday, they'll be playing Woodfield. And then next Friday, they'll be playing Frankfurt. So we got a great week of basketball at home next week for the boys. Again, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as they take on Hampshire, Woodfield, and Frankfurt.
Once again, we thank you for joining us tonight on Tornado TV as we bring you girls basketball action between the Kaiser High School Golden Tornado and the visiting Hampshire Trojans. Luke, I think you had some basketball update scores for us, right?
Yes, so today the the boys basketball team played Allegheny. The freshman boys team won 48-34. The JV team won 48-46. Big win for them, and the varsity game is probably at halftime right now. And then also today, the Kaiser wrestling team, if you watched them on Wednesday, I believe they wrestled here, and Tornado TV broadcasted that. They went down to Huntington for the West Virginia bracket before states pre-thing. I don't know the official name of it.
The WSAZ.
There we go. Yep. Everyone just called it Z's this past week. But anyways, there's lots of talent down there today. We've had some success and some losses, but the team wasn't looking for all the wins. It was more of the experience. And we also just wanted to give a shout-out to Jake Anderson. I saw that he made the milestone of 150 wins, and that's a tough thing to do for him. So congratulations to Jake Anderson.
Yeah, congrats, Jake. Looks like a lot of tough competition. I think they said there were 64 teams,
yes,
I think, in competition out there in Huntington as they were going through and competing at the Z's. Kaiser right now, as of Friday night, is for wrestling is holding on about 15th place, but probably about second place of the double A teams. A lot of big schools out there competing in this tournament.
Kentucky, Ohio, and Virginia teams, and wrestling's different than other sports because it's double A and single A combined, so it's a lot tougher to be in those top because you have two classes in one. And so we have a pretty good program this year, and we're looking for some pretty big results in the next couple of weeks and months heading into a championship season for the wrestling team. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, we already know, if you tuned in on Wednesday when we brought you our first wrestling live stream when we did senior night, Kaiser did qualify for the team duels that they'll be on their way to. And then, of course, we'll be waiting to go through and see how the Kaiser wrestlers do as far as qualifying for states for singles.
And as a team for the regional championship, because that's always up for grabs, too.
Yeah, so we'll have to go through and see. Kaiser in a very tough region. Berkeley Springs, very good. Kaiser, very good. So if you are a fan of wrestling, very, very good wrestling matches going on right now in this area. So if you happen to see a Kaiser Berkeley Springs matchup where if you see those two individual or those teams on the lineup, that is definitely a matchup that you'd want to go through and check out.
For the Kaiser fans, I'm not sure. I heard a rumor that this might be getting canceled or what, but they have a home match coming up here soon. A regional opponent, St. Mary's, is coming to town. And St. Mary's is normally pretty decent, so that'll be a good night to come out and watch some quality wrestling by the Tornadoes.
Yeah, and the Golden Tornado will travel next week, I believe, over to
Lewisburg.
To Lewisburg,
yeah,
right?
for the state duels, yes.
And that should be a really good matchup, a really good chance for them to go through and see some top-level competition as well. So Golden Tornado having a lot of success so far in this winter sports season. Once again, we talked about the girls entering into tonight. They have a record of 11-3. Their losses coming to last year's championship team in Wyoming East, the number one ranked team in single A in Gilmer, and a very, very highly regarded team in the Lindsley school.
Yeah. A private school out of the Willian area.
So, this team has faced some high-level competition, and the 11-3 record goes through and shows what they're capable of going through and doing. So, once again, we would always love to go through and see you here in person. We'd love to see you come and catch a game here at Kaiser High School. But if you can't, then we love the fact that you can tune in and catch a game here on Tornado TV. All right, folks, we have less than 30 seconds left to go. We are getting ready to go through and get started here with the third quarter action.
It looks like it'll be Trojan ball. That's what the possession arrow says. So, and the second half has started. Number 11, Ava Call, a junior, will bring the ball up for the Trojans.
Yeah, neither team really came out and warmed up that much.
No. Both besides the coaches must have had a lot of things to say.
Good defense there by Autumn Kirchner, deflecting that pass.
Oh, and the foul. And the foul by Kaya Kessner.
Yeah, that is Natalie Signs for Hampshire. She will go to the line and shoot 2.
Kestner has 3 on the evening, so she might need to dial it back enough or just start to play a little smarter so she doesn't end up in even more trouble than she's in.
She's actually heading over towards the bench area now. I'm anticipating she's probably, she is going to get subbed out.
And Natalie Signs at the line, number 30, a senior, and she sinks the first one. And she won't capitalize on the second one. Bibbs Felton with the rebound, rushes down the court, seems to get a layup, and no shot. She makes the bucket, but the foul was on the floor.
Yeah, they waved that off. Very, very fast action here to start the third. Very physical. Get the ball into Autumn Kirchner.
That Bibbs Felton foul was on Natalie Signs. She also has 3, so if I'm Coach Blow, I'm looking at that like, man, we need to attack number 30 right there, see if we can get her even more trouble, because she was a starter, so definitely a key player in this game. Hampshire ball now, bringing it up the court. The big switch. Natalie Signs with the ball. Down to number 10, and the block by Autumn Kirchner. Great block there. And the shot by number 11, Ava Call. She'll capitalize on that. First 2 points in the game for her tonight, I believe. Rooney Urice slows the pace down just a tad and will bring the ball up.
Gets the ball over to Felton. Drives, baseline, nice. Oh, it kicks out. Rebound, Autumn Kirchner.
The 3 by Austin Healy, and it's good. Great shot, Austin. Her first 3 points of the night. First points at all. And Austin Healy, she's definitely emerged into a key player into this Kaiser. And a backcourt violation. Great defense by Abby Del Signor. But what I was saying about Austin, she definitely has improved from last season. She comes off the bench and has sunk some really big shots for the Tornado this year.
Yeah, Healy and Kestner both have shown the ability to go through and hit that deep 3 ball. So in this situation here where Kestner's in some foul trouble, it makes a lot of sense if you're Coach Blow to sub in someone who can go through and fill that same kind of offensive role. Somehow Rooney Urice emerges from that scrum.
And Austin Healy draws the foul. Great pass by Urice. Let's see who the foul was on for the Trojans. Number 11, Ava Call, another starter. So maybe attack her a little bit, see if we can get her into some trouble. Healy at the line. And she'll sink the first one. She has 4 on the night. The Tornado, not a bad free throw shooting team at all.
No, they have made some free throws in key situations, and here she sinks both.
She has 5 on the evening.
All of them coming here in very quick succession. Oh, ball deflected there. But Hampshire maintains possession, drives down.
Can't capitalize there. Hampshire with another turnover. Again, they just make some mistakes there, small mistakes, and if they get rid of them, it's a closer basketball game. But right now, it's getting a little bit out of hand, which is a good sign for the Tornado.
And it looks like Hampshire wants to go through and set up their own version of some press defense.
Bibbs Felton with the floater right there. Great shot. And she has 14. She's played really well tonight, I think.
And if you've watched this team play at all, Felton, that kind of mid-range little floater has been there all season.
Good steal by Urice right there.
And a hard foul.
Oh, that's actually going to be a possession right there. That was a close call by the ref. It'll stay Tornado ball though, which is okay. Always close whenever that happens.
Yeah. A lot of contact, but no call.
Felton with the drive and the dish to Kirchner. Healy with the 3. It won't fall that time, but Urice with the rebound. Urice will take a 3. Won't go.
Rebound there by Della Knight for the Trojans. And Knight brings the ball down the court.
Della Knight, she's a starter. Not too many points for her tonight. We'll see what she does in this last 1.5 quarters tonight. Bree Cosner with the drive and the miss, and Uni Urice with a throw, a touchdown pass to Del Signor. She'll spin and fumble a little bit and turn it over to the Trojans.
Yeah, just got a little too fast there.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite corral that.
What the Tornado don't want to do is get a little slot because they're up and then let the Trojans get on this run.
Oh, Abby Del Signor and Austin Healy collide.
Get right back up, and they're on the other side of the floor playing defense. Healy looks like she might have got the wind knocked out of her a little bit, but doesn't seem to affect her too much. And Rice with the reach-in foul. That's her first on the evening, so.
Yeah, you had a situation there where you almost had a clean steal, but you had two Tornado collide with each other.
Yes.
Healy still looks like she's feeling the effects of that a little bit. That was deflected on the inbound.
It'll be a tie-up and Trojan ball. Both teams playing really aggressive.
I mean, we kind of, before the game tipped off, that was kind of the feeling that we got just from knowing these teams and knowing their playing styles, is that this was going to be a very aggressive, very physical game between these two.
You always want to win every game, but whenever you play Frankfurt or Hampshire Kaiser, you always want to beat them. And there'll be a three right there by number 21, Della Knight. Her first points of the night will be a three. Good shot by her right there. And the drive by Del Signor won't go. Rebound Kirchner, bang, it'll fall.
And for your Coach Blow, that's what you got to love from your big right there, and Autumn Kirchner picking up the offensive rebound, putting it back up, getting the basket.
Oh, and the drive won't go, but Brooklyn Clavoon will also miss on the putback. Tornado come the other way. Pass to Austin and she'll miss. And the tie up again, Tornado will get the ball. Way to get the ball back after knowing who has the ball from the possession arrow. Great job. Number 3, Kendall Stewart will check in once again, the freshman.
Looks like for Kaiser, Abby Del Signor will look to inbound the ball underneath their own basket.
For Kaiser, we're looking at a younger lineup at the moment for them. And the pull-up three from Healy, bang, it'll go. Great shot by Healy. That's quality right there. She has 8 on the night, 8 just this quarter. Way to go, Austin.
And this is a team that if they get hot from beyond the arc, they can rack up the points very, very quickly.
Oh, and the jump ball. Trojan ball. Ainsley Friend will check in for Abby.
If you've watched any of these games earlier this year, Healy, Kessner, Rice, Felton, they can all shoot the ball from beyond the arc very, very well.
Rebound by Bibbs right there. They come the other way. And the foul, no shot right there. Foul right there on Della Knight, number 21, the junior, her first of the night. Great find by Healy, the assist to Autumn Kirchner for 2. She has 10 on the night.
Yeah, Austin Healy definitely making an impact on this game since she has entered.
Absolutely. And it's really only been this past 5 minutes.
Yeah, this period so far, the 5 minutes that she has been in basically since you had Kaya Kessler getting some foul trouble. Very tough rebound and fight there by Autumn Kirchner to get the ball back for the Golden Tornado.
Healy wants the ball. She's hot. She wants the ball. She wants the 3. She won't get it, though. And the drive by Bibbs, and 1. Great job.
Felton says, we don't need the 3 from beyond the arc. I'm going to get a chance to get the old-fashioned 3 here.
She has 16 on the night. Natalie Sines has 4 fouls. She'll get taken out. And number 23 will check in Nevaeh Litchfield, a senior. Bibbs Felton at the line. We'll see if she sinks for the 3-point play. And she won't. But the rebound by Kirchner, great rebound right there. And her foot was on the line, so it'll go the other way. But good, aggressive, physical rebound by Kirchner right there.
Yeah, the Golden Tornado definitely, I mean, if you can say this, more aggressive than they were the first half, which is hard to say because this is a team that plays a very aggressive form of basketball, but definitely this third period, a little extra, gas in the tank, a little more aggression coming out, and it has seen an increased lead grow here for the Lady Golden Tornadoes.
Absolutely. And you want this confidence as a team to go into sectionals beating Hampshire, because this is the second time. You want to have that confidence.
Outlet pass from U Rice to Felton.
Great job by Rooney U Rice to Felton. Felton will move up to 18 on the night. High score tonight.
Yeah, U Rice there playing kind of the quarterback role.
I would say in most situations, if it isn't a touchdown pass, she still is the quarterback of this team.
Yeah, great job there getting it down to Felton with the easy 2-point layup. Extends Kaiser's lead to 47-21. A minute and 46 left to go in the third.
The shot by Bree Costner, it'll go. Bang, 3 for her. She has 10 on the evening.
Yeah, really been Hampshire's only answer to this Golden Tornado team. Ainsley Friend there with the turnover.
Bree Costner, a starter, and she's only a sophomore, so.
A lot of promise there if you're the Hampshire Trojans.
That's right. And a little bit of reaction by Bibbs Felton off the foul.
Yeah, I think in her mind there, she got all ball.
Yeah, but it's okay. She only has 2. Number 21, Della Knight, will go to the line.
And as you can hear, the Kaiser cheerleaders doing their best to influence the outcome, unfortunately.
Della Knight.
It does not affect the first shot.
Nope. She'll make it. She has 4 on the evening. And she'll sink the second one. She has 5. And Abby Del Signor checks in for Ainsley Friend. Abby Del Signor has 2 on the evening. Hampshire back in the press. See if they can shorten this lead before they go in the fourth quarter. Won't be able to get it this time. U Rice brings it up. Austin Healy with the 3. Won't go.
If she makes that 3 there, this place would have erupted.
That's right. Good drive. Way to draw the foul, Austin. Great job.
With 1:05 remaining in the third, Austin Healy will go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 20, Jaden Dixon, draws the foul. A senior. Austin sinks the first one. Jaden Dixon, not too many looks for her tonight. Della Knight checks in for the Trojans.
Healy providing a very much-needed spark for the Golden Tornado here in this third period.
Austin makes the second one, and she'll come out for a little. Never mind.
A well-deserved breather. She's played 7 minutes of very hard basketball.
She has 10 points. Rudy U. Rice checks out for Carly Staggs. Good defense by Del Signor. Great job.
Rebound there by Kirchner.
That's tough to do when you know you have 2 fouls, and be that confident and guard the ball like that when they go up to shoot. Great job by Del Signor.
Staggs being hounded there, picked up by Del Signor. Del Signor drives.
And the foul draw, great job. Number 11, Ava Cole will get the call right there.
Yeah, Cavs are a little bit out of control there between Staggs and Del Signor, but they're able to corral that. Del Signor makes the best of the situation.
And the first one won't go for her. Del Signor with 2 points tonight. Many defensive possession stops or leads to stops, so more in the defensive end tonight for her. And she'll sink the second one. She has 3 on the evening. Ava Call will bring it up, the junior. And the steal by Staggs. She read it like a book, and she'll go up for the layup. And she'll make it. First points for her tonight. It was going to be a fast break layup steal. Great job. She read that thing like a book.
Yeah. Nice rebound there by Del Signor. She'll get tied up and goes down.
It'll be Kaiser ball, jump ball, so possession goes to the Tornado.
Yeah, 3 seconds remaining.
Touchdown pass. It'll go to Autumn. Will she shoot it? And she gets it off in time, but it won't go. And that's the end of the third quarter. Tornado lead 52-26. Leading scorer thus far for the Tornado with Bibbs Felton, Autumn Kirchner with 10, Austin Healy also with 10. Austin Healy with 10 this quarter, so good job by her. Kaya Kestner with 7, Abby Del Signor with 3, Carly Staggs with 2, and Rooney U-Rice with 2.
Yeah, let's step out for a 30-second ad break from our tonight's sponsor, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV.
And we're back. Tornado lead of just joining us, 52-26.
Hampshire inbounds, number 10, Brianna Cosner.
We'll see what the Trojans can do if they can cut down the deficit just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel in this quarter. Bibbs jumps on the pump fake, and the shot won't go by Della Knight, the junior.
Gets the rebound, coming the other way.
Autumn Kirchner gets the ball off the floor after getting knocked away by Bibbs.
Yeah, Kirchner looks like she's in a little bit of pain. Took a little bit of a shot there to the midsection.
Kaya Kestner is back in the game. The kick out to her. A little bit too fast, and the turnover by Carly Staggs. Trojans will go the other way.
Call brings the ball up for Trojans. Gets it over to Dixon. Gets the ball inside, but it's taken away there by Del Signor.
Like I said before we went on break, Del Signor has lots of defensive
Del
stops.
She gets her pocket picked as she tried to go through and drive.
And the finish by number 10, Brianna Karsner. She leads the Trojans with 12 points tonight.
Yeah, Del Signor thought she had a chance there at a layaway, and just she had her pocket picked a little bit. Led to a fast break going the other way for the Trojans. Staggs drives, has a look.
Will dribble around, did a little lap around the court. The drive by Kirchner, knocked away by number 11, Ava Call will stay here. Rooney U-Rice will check back in the game and we'll see what this quarter brings for her. We'll see if Rooney has an impact on both ends, defensively or offensively. We'll see.
Rooney's had a little bit of a quiet night for her. Nice physical fight there by Kirchner.
Great job, Autumn. Great job. Kirchner has 12 on the night, mainly coming from the free throw line or that box underneath the basket. Number 3. Number 3, Kendall Stewart, the freshman, will drive on U-Rice, and U-Rice will get the foul called. Kendall Stewart will go to the line. Oh, never mind. It'll be Kaiser ball.
Not quite sure what they called there. It happened on the other end of the floor.
Neither am I. I don't know what the foul was, so. Knocked away by number 11, and number 3, Kendall Stewart, will get a foul on U-Rice that time, so Kaiser ball still.
Yeah, Hampshire has definitely upped the defensive intensity here in this last period.
Yep. Number 13, Brooklyn Clavoon checks in, and number 14.
Yeah, I don't have a 14 listed.
Yes.
Nice drive there by Bibbs Felton.
Great kick out on. Kirchner just misses just by a hair. Hampshire go the other way. Number 3, Kendall Stewart commanding the offense.
Gets the ball down to the low post there to number 13, Brooklyn Clavoon. She misses.
And it'll be Kaiser ball. Great defensive possession right there for them. They've had a couple good sequences that have just builded off of each other because of the confidence they are growing.
Felton brings the ball down. Once again, that's twice now that we've seen that happen where she's dribbled it off of her own foot.
Kendall Stewart, a little frustrated she couldn't finish there, but she will go to the line. Carly Staggs will get the foul called on her right there. First for her of the night. Carly, a junior, comes off the bench, makes an impact. Kendall Stewart will sink the first one. She has 3 on the night.
Got a stoppage and play there for a second.
Coach Blow will take the timeout. He'll talk it over with the team to try to get them through this last 5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and with that, we will step out for a 30-second ad break from tonight's sponsor. Once again, Kaiser Fox's Pizza. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Tornado TV. And we're back with fourth quarter action here. Kaiser with a 54-29 lead over the visiting Hampshire Trojans. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the game.
Not too many mistakes. Looks like Kaiser might be able to cruise to a win tonight. Put them in the win column.
Yeah, you always want to go through pick up a win, but especially anytime you can pick up a win over a local rival.
Yep. And sectional opponent, that's good too, so.
Yeah, sectional opponent. Hampshire not quite, like beating cross-county rival Hampshire or cross-county rival Frankfort, but.
Yep. But it's close. It's a close second. And Kendall Stewart will sink the second one. She has 4 in the night. Carly has the ball, dishes it into Kirchner. She drives, gets stripped away, and it'll transfer over to Hampshire ball. Brooklyn Clavoon has had some sparks of light this evening on the defensive end. She's a good defensive player as one of the only bigs on Hampshire's team.
Yeah, I would say that she's probably the number one reason why Abigail Sigdor and Autumn Kirchner are a little frustrated tonight. If there's one thing that you would say that has not quite gone Kaiser's way tonight, which it's hard to critique anything when you're up 54-30, but
yeah,
their bigs have not quite had the night that they normally have against local opponents.
And certainly the guards have definitely rose to the challenge tonight. Kudos to them as well.
Yeah.
Rooney Urice will get the foul and 1. Kendall Stewart will go to the line. She has 6. Rooney Urice picks up her third. Sorry, it's her second foul in the evening, so not too bad from her, a key player. Don't want to get her too far in the foul column.
And listen, if you're the Golden Tornado, you're up 54-32, but the last thing you want to do is allow Hampshire to start slowly chipping away into this lead, foul calls, scoring baskets, getting points with the clock stopped.
Yeah, Kessner will check in there, but like you said, if they get in within maybe 14, if they get to 40 here, that gets in Kaiser's head. And Stewart will miss the second one, but yeah, if they get in there ahead a little bit, then it could be, the tides could turn very quickly. Bibbs fakes, kick out to Staggs. She'll look to drive, won't go. Austin drives, and she'll go for the shot, stripped away. It'll stay here. Good drive by Healy.
Yeah, this is a team that is not afraid to attack the basket.
Not at all.
Kessner slaps the ball, signals the inbounds play, gets it into Felton.
Good
Felton
drive off
drives,
and it's good.
She's just so strong
Yep.
on those types of plays.
She has 20 on the evening. That's what about around what she's been averaging, so shows how dominant she is over most teams now. Just a sophomore as well. Number 1, Aubrey Foltz, a junior, is in the game. Good deflection by Kirchner. Kendall Stewart will try to save it, but it'll land right in the hands of Bibbs Felton.
Yeah, and Felton brings the ball up to slow things down. If you're the Golden Tornado right now, slowing things down is definitely to your advantage. Once again, there is no shot clock in West Virginia high school basketball, so as long as they are making progress towards a basket here and don't get a delay or a 10-second type of violation on them.
If I'm looking at this game as the Hampshire coach, I'm not sure if I want to start fouling either because the deficit is so big. I might try to go to a trap defense and try to get some turnovers. And the air ball by Kessner will go to the Trojans. Number 23, Nevaeh Litchfield, the senior, will check in. She has been scoreless thus this far in the game.
Hampshire brings the ball up.
Kendall Stewart, a freshman, drives in. Oh, tough bucket right there, but won't fall. And the touchdown pass to Kirchner, and she goes in for layup, and it won't go. Austin Healy gets fouled hard from behind. She'll go to the line.
Healy with the opportunity to shoot 2. Looks like Schaefer for
Number 14, Michaela Schaefer at the top, a freshman right there. Will get her first foul on the night. Healy will sink her first one. What a half by Healy, by the way. She's up to 11 points with 1 foul. She's dialed in the second half. And the second one will also fall.
Yeah, that one rattles in. Good night for her.
It's not over yet. She still has 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. It looks like Ava Barrick will check in for the Tornado. She's looking to check in, and she had one heck of a JV game. 24 points, I think. Austin Healy will get a call there, but only 2 on the night. But, yeah, Ava Barrick had a great JV game tonight.
Yeah, Ava Barrick, I lost track of how many free throws that she shot during that JV game, but she made a living from the charity stripe.
That's right. And if you think this game is physical, you should have been here for the JV game. That thing was getting physical out there.
Yeah, the JV game was part-time JV basketball, part-time rugby.
Yes. And Abby Del Signor, number 12, and Ava Barrick, the sophomore, will check in number 5.
And looks like Kirchner and Felton will head to the bench to get a breather. Both players get a nice ovation from the home crowd.
Well deserved, too. I mean, they both played hard. Bibbs hasn't had a break yet, and Kirchner's been out off and on because of her foul trouble. She only has 2, and Bibbs also has 2, but Kirchner's been out a little bit more.
And the second free throw is no good.
Kendall Stewart gets the rebound, spins, dishes to number 23, and it'll be a tie-up, and it'll be Tornado ball. There's been a lot of positives, like I said, to this game, but that's a big one, is the possession arrow for the Tornado. They know whose possession arrow is going to be, and they just keep tying the ball up and get the ball back.
Yeah.
That arrow is a big factor in some games, and they are taking advantage of it tonight. Kessner spins, sorry. Ava sits in the corner. Carly with the backdoor cut. No look there. Austin Healy on the outside of the arc, looking to drive. And she'll swing to Ava Barrick. Baseline drive there. Big effort to save the ball, but it'll be Tornado ball still. Good effort by Barrick there to keep the play alive after the little turnover right there. Kessner inbounds the ball. And the
Deep pass back,
Yep.
It's over to Staggs, who gives it to Del Signor.
Handoff pass to Kessner.
Yeah, once again, they can take their time here.
Yep.
The clock is their friend.
Backdoor cut. Wasn't there. Almost, but just wasn't there. Number 14 drives McKinley Schaefer, and she gets fouled.
Yeah, that really right now, that's the last thing you want to do if you're the Golden Tornado.
Yeah. Fouled by Ava Barrick. That's her first of the night. Just checked in. She plays hard with effort. She's similar to Rooney Urice. She's a pest on defense, but can also get some buckets on the offensive end.
Once again, if you're the Golden Tornado, the last thing you want to go through and do is foul, just because and one situations here, or free throws with the clock stop. That's how you can let Hampshire slowly start to eke back into this. Once again, less than 90 seconds left to go. It's now 58-34.
Schaefer sings both of them. First 2 points of her for the night. Ava inbounds the ball to Austin Healy. She passes to Kestner. And Kestner is fouled. Kendall Stewart picks up a foul there.
Yeah, Kaiser will look to inbound.
Stewart with 6 on the evening.
There gets the ball into Carly Staggs. Staggs pushes hard.
And one. Great drive by Staggs. Great job. And one for Carly Staggs.
Yeah, Carly Staggs plays hard, regardless of the score, regardless of how much time is left.
Yep.
Carly Staggs is going to drive towards the basket.
She finishes through contact most of the time too, JV or varsity game. Let's see if she sinks it. And it won't go. But and one for Carly. Won't make the free throw.
Rebound there by Natalie Sines. Gives it up to Jayla Dixon.
Carly has 4 in the evening, so not a bad game for her. And she picks the pocket of number 20. And she'll go again, and it counts. Great job, Carly. She goes from 4 to 6 in 2 seconds. Less than a minute to go in this ball game.
Try to get it inside.
Ainsley Friend, by the way, checked in.
Staggs is on the ground.
It won't go in the
tie-up.
Tornado's favor this time, but way to go to get Susie Cosenza into the game. Her first time check into the game tonight.
Once again, though, that tie-up won't go in the favor, but it does flip the arrow.
Yep. And Abby Del Signor also gets a standing ovation for her hard efforts tonight. Kendall Stewart drives, and the shot won't go. And it'll be
off of Hampshire Kaiser ball.
It's hard to see from this side of the court.
Couldn't hard to go through and see who that was off of, but definitely off of Hampshire Kaiser inbounds.
Ava drives. She looks to drive. Oh, she'll slow it down with less than 30 seconds left to go. Carly will drive, and it'll get knocked away, and it'll be green ball.
About 19 seconds left to go in the game.
All players on the court for Kaiser right now come from the bench, so that we know they have depth, especially in the last quarter. And the turnaround jumper from Litchfield, it'll go. That's her first points of the night. She has 2.
Cosenza brings the ball up for the Golden Tornado.
And that is the ball game. Your final score: Kaiser Golden Tornadoes 62, Hampshire Trojans 36. The Kaiser girls are led by Bibbs Felton with 20 points, Autumn Kirchner with 11, Austin Healy with 11 between the third and fourth quarter. Big stuff there. Kaya Kestner with 7, Carly Staggs with 6, Abby Del Signo with 3, and Rooney Urice with 2. So great job by the Tornado on offensive, and way to go defensively, because the Hampshire Trojans did not just have an answer for their press tonight.
Yeah, I mean, all around, Coach Blow, regardless of the outcome, there's going to be things that he's going to go through and coach up. That's just the natural mentality of a coach, but you have to be happy picking up a 62-36 win.
That's right.
Over a local opponent, over a sectional opponent, over probably your number 2 rivalry. I mean, Frankfurt is your closest rivalry, but Hampshire is kind of that other local rivalry game. So it's always nice to go through and pick up that win.
Yep. And the Trojans were led by Brianna Cosner tonight with 12 points, just a sophomore, so some hope for the Trojans there. She played one good game, but they just didn't have an answer for Kaiser tonight, and way to go, Kaiser, on a great win.
Yep. So once again, we thank you for joining us here on Tornado TV on your Friday night. You had a chance to go through and watch the Lady Golden Tornado go through and pick up a 62-36 victory over the visiting Hampshire Trojans. I am Derek Pareto. I was joined tonight in the booth by
Luca Altabella, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, Luca, it was a great time to go through and have you. And once again, we're always looking for students to go through and fill in some of these roles. So hopefully, Luca, if you had a good time, folks, you might have a chance to go through and hear from Luca again, maybe sometimes this year, definitely maybe some next year. I think we might have talked him into going through and doing this. I think he had a good time here
Yeah,
tonight.
I had a good time tonight. Yes, sir.
So, all right, Golden Tornado will be back in action next week. We'll have to go through, let me see, really quickly here. I can go through and tell you our next live stream, we will be back in action with boys basketball action on February 4th. Fox's Pizza once again will host that as the boys take on the Frankfurt Falcons. Then we will also go through and be back. February 4th we were taking on the Hampshire Trojans in boys basketball action. On February 7th, we will go through and have the boys against Frankfurt. And I think we have a score update on boys basketball.
The Golden Tornado boys varsity team came up short from Allegheny, beat them 61-53. Wasn't able to complete the sweep tonight, but you got to bounce back from that and keep going to next week's tough game against Hampshire, a sectional opponent.
Yep. So once again, we thank you for tuning in tonight on Tornado TV. We'll see you next week. Signing off. Have a good night.